Hi, it's Joe Brett here again from the Digital Learning Media team, and today I'm here to talk about this. Hopefully there's a good percentage of you who are looking at my surroundings in the video and are screaming at the screen. That's the right answer. I know I would be if I was watching a video with this kind of mess. Now I'm not your mum, I'm not here to tell you to tidy your room, you're not a teenager again. This is more about viewer engagement and getting people to focus on the subject that you're trying to show them in the video. And all this kind of stuff is just unwanted distraction. Obviously viewer engagement is really hard, particularly at the moment. So anything that might take away from that or distract the audience from what you're trying to say, the message you're trying to get across, is something that needs to be eliminated. So if you excuse me for a second, I'm just going to go tidy up this mess and then I'm going to come back and talk about the other things I'd like to cover quickly in this video. Thank you. Right, hopefully that's a bit better and you can now focus on what I'm trying to say instead of looking at all the rubbish in the back of the room. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this is mainly about reusability of the videos. Obviously people are making a lot of content at the moment and there's no reason why that content can't then be reused in the future, so it's worth getting it right, or as right as you can, the first time. Another factor in reusability is making sure that you have the right copyright clearance and permissions to use things. That doesn't just include images, audio or video you may use in presentations. Obviously we all know that we can't just go on Google or YouTube and rip other people's content and put it into our presentations. On that note, a colleague has created a blog of how to get good quality, copyright free and mostly free images and a little bit of video that you can use, and I'll put a link to that blog in the description below. Of course, the other part of permissions is consent. So chances are you're creating a lot of content yourself, but you may, like some other people that I'm seeing at the moment, start to want to get other people involved. They might be colleagues from the university or outside of the university, or they might be some of the students that you have. We don't want to discourage this at all, it's a great idea. Video discussions can be interesting and engaging for people to watch, but it's very important that you get the same level of consent from other participants as you would have done before the current situation. So I'll also put a link to the university consent forms in the description below. Finally, there's one thing, and this is going to sound quite extreme, but it's just worth mentioning as we're talking about copyright and permissions. There's one other thing in this room that I haven't cleared away that I probably need to. Can you guess what it is? It's that picture over there. Now I bought that picture in a shop, I paid money for it, but I don't know who created that image, so I can't give adequate credit in any content that I put out on the internet. So for that matter, it's probably worth, if you have any prints, pictures, anything like that, just taking them out or taking them down before you start your video. So to summarise, it's worth just having a little think about how you might use these videos again in the future before you start making them. As such, have a think about finding a nice tidy space to film in and making sure that you have any clearances or permissions for any of the content that you're using in your media assets.